Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Oh, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Even among the biggest celebrities in the world, Michael Jackson had something different, a presence that made people stop, react, and shift their behavior instantly. No matter how famous someone already was, around him, they could suddenly feel like a fan again.
Thank you very much, Eddie Murphy. First, I'd like to thank, could you lift that up, please? I can't, but Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working. Okay. Go like, bend down.
First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
Now, if that is not what people today describe as pure aura, then nothing really fits the meaning. And it was not just fans who felt it. Even other celebrities could lose their calm when Michael Jackson was around. In this moment, you can see how his presence completely changes the energy in the room. Even someone as bold and confident as Mike Tyson could not stay fully relaxed standing next to the king of pop. It shows how Michael had a rare star power that made even top celebrities feel like they were in front of someone bigger than life.
First time, probably '89. First time I met him, it's in Cleveland. He has a concert. I'm with Don King. Let's go to see him in the concert. We go to the concert. Last song is over with. His drummer, he has the drummer. The drummer gives me the
drum set.
And we're by the door. Mike is at the door. He's waiting for a car. And there's really nobody there but just me and him. And he's just waiting for the car. And it was a truck, I believe. You see. And he's looking. And people were coming over from the band, from backstage talk. And then I tried to get closer because I want to say something. And then he turned around and said, "Where do I know you from?" I said, "Okay." And you turned around and got in the car. I said, "Oh, I got to try that on somebody." I said, "I got to try that one." I said, "Oh, man."
You didn't reintroduce yourself to him, but you said, "Hey, I'm Mike Tyson."
I'm Mike Tyson. I'm the baddest man on the planet.
No, I was stuck on that disc. I said, "Oh, that was beautiful." I said, "Oh, that was just
You think?
beautiful."
Here's my question. Do you think he was sunning you?
Huh?
You think he was sunning you?
No, whatever he did, I took it with me. I said, yeah, that's good.
Michael Jackson may have helped define pop music as we know it, but according to Chris Tucker, meeting him in person was a completely different experience that often left even famous celebrities shocked. Instead of just seeing a global superstar, many people described feeling overwhelmed the moment they were around him. Even well-known stars who were used to attention and fame would sometimes lose their composure and act like fans in front of him. This shows that Michael was not only respected for his music and success, but his presence alone was strong enough to make other celebrities completely starstruck in real life.
Thriller still remains the biggest selling album in the history of the world, period. That's why I'm thrilled to present this award to the King of Pop, Michael Jackson.
thank you so much. I'm very honored. I'm very happy.
And this moment shows both the kind and funny side of Michael. Chris Tucker tells this amazing story, which will leave you laughing.
Here's what I like. The first time I saw you do stand-up, there was a lot of Michael Jackson dancing, and really a great impression of him. And then I just found out recently that you guys were pretty good friends.
Oh yeah, man. I was blessed, man, to grow up and to meet somebody I idoled and admired so much, man, and become his friend. I was in one of his videos and stuff, and just loved Michael, man. We became friends, man. I hung out with him a lot, and Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls.
Instead of acting like a distant superstar, Michael blended into the moment, but still ended up stealing the spotlight without trying. It shows how his presence alone could leave even other celebrities completely starstruck.
The fans around the world, I love you. I couldn't be me without you. Thank God. And Chris Tucker, you're my favorite.
Can I keep the award for a couple of days?
Yeah, we gotta share it. No, we have to share it.
Where I'm staying at the Neverland.
Yeah, anywhere you want to stay.
All right, I'm in cabin number 3.
Okay.
But what makes this even more interesting is how Michael Jackson could completely surprise people in normal, everyday moments. In stories like this from LL Cool J, you see a different side of him. Not just the global superstar, but someone who was funny, relaxed, and real behind the scenes.
But I did quite a few songs with the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
You know what I mean? The songs never came out, but I had a lot of fun in the studio. It was crazy. Like one time we was in the studio and, you know, I said, Mike, you know, in The Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, you know, on a chair, and he was like sitting up on the piano like this, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, you know, we had a Swami come in and, you know, we did a special thing and he did a ritual and he leaned forward and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Mike was funny.
Even other celebrities who were used to fame themselves often found it hard to believe how normal and down-to-earth he could be. At the same time, his presence never stopped feeling special or powerful. It shows that Michael could make people laugh, feel comfortable, and still leave them completely starstruck at the same time.
You know, one time I said, you know, I was sitting there, we were in his office, I said, Mike, you know, I gotta pass gas. He said, what? He said, what? I said, Mike, I gotta fart. He said, you gotta what? I said, I have to fart. He said, well, go ahead then. I went, he went, and then, hold on, but this is when it gets funny. I love it, but this is when it gets funny. So he gets on the phone, right? I said, oh man, I would love some ice cream. He says, really? He says, okay, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Hey, guess what LL did? He ordered some ice cream. Yo, Mike was a trip. Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Working with Michael was like the most amazing part of my life. I respect him so much, love him so much. That's special too.
One of the most intense examples of Michael Jackson's fame came during a moment Steve Harvey described, showing how even simple plans quickly turned into something overwhelming because of his presence. Instead of moving through public spaces unnoticed, Michael would instantly draw huge attention the moment people realized he was there.
So I said, Mike, I'm gonna come pick you up and we can go to church.
Is that Michael Jackson was usually very calm and quiet in public, but the people around him, especially Chris Tucker, often revealed a very different side of what it was like being near him.
You hang out with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael is my boy. We hang out. We don't see each other that much, but when I see him...
Because he's not around hanging out with just other people. He's you and he are hanging out, you're friends?
We bump into each other around the world, man. It's like I bump in, and he's cool, because he called me sometimes to check up on me, see how I'm doing. He's like, how you doing, Chris? And when he really missed me, he called me Christmas. Hey, Christmas, how are you?
He calls you Christmas?
He called me Chris. It felt good. At first, I was like, why you call me? But then it started sounding good. I was like, say that again, Mike. He's like, Christmas? Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Instead of only seeing a distant superstar, Chris Tucker describes moments where his presence alone changed how everyone acted and reacted. These behind-the-scenes stories show that Michael was not just respected as an artist, but he had a natural star power that left even famous people completely starstruck in real situations.
Do you ever go in public anywhere with Michael Jackson? Because what's that like?
You know what? We go to the movies sometimes. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around. He's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. And, you know, I'm like, he's trying to hide, you know.
Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
You know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I say, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe for more stories, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next one.